Alright, mate. Yeah, sell sign here. Not surprising at all. Got a 3-day ETH. What are my thoughts on it? Well, you know, there's a very good chance that we can come back into this trend line, I would suggest. This is a monthly chart here. You know, it doesn't have to come back in here, but you have to think that it is very possible. There is, you know, you look here, there's a bearish, that's a bearish 6-month stop hunt. We can see it there. Bearish 6-month stop hunt here. You know, we're getting a pullback, not surprising. This wick here has not been filled. You can see here, see this wick here? This wick has not been filled yet. You have to think that there will be more downside. Eventually, you know, this is a move up on the monthly. You know, it's a fake out above moving averages. Internet's playing up here. I'm on a Wi-Fi at the moment. But it's a, you know, it's a fake out above it. You did close above it really, but you never really confirmed above here. It's the first bounce, like here, just like here. It's not. You want the moving averages to flatten out more. It's not safely getting above the moving averages, just like it was here. So as far as the monthly chart goes, you know, it doesn't look ready to be moving straight into a bull market. You know, pullbacks here are probably very natural. You need these two moving averages need to flatten out a little bit more, just like they flattened out here. You don't need to flatten out for that long, but you know, the first attempt is more than likely going to fail. So, well, 3-month there, you can see it's a bit of a bearish 3-month engulfing candle. Kind of implies that we can even see even more downside later, maybe in the second half of the year or whatever. Like you can see here, the 6-month. Sorry, I said it was a 6-month bearish stop hunt. Technically, well, I mean it is, but it's yeah. Anyway, so it looks like there will be eventually more downside here in this formation. We are having a red 6-month candle. You know, we've kind of called this at the very start of the year. You know, we thought we were going to be green and bullish at the start of the year, and then the second half of the year is going to be bearish. So, you know, nothing surprising. You want a 3-day chart, but you know, that's the overview. I think, you know, near term we are getting oversold. I would watch for something very similar to here, where you get a bullish stop hunt. Let me move that away. You know, when you get a bullish stop hunt, and then it can cause a bounce and cause a reaction up. That's a possibility. There's there's 2 days left. You know, this is a large red candle. We dumped today. We're down 5%. There could be even a bigger flush. If there's an even bigger flush into the white 100, I would suspect a bounce off that level. At this point, this is going to be a red 3-day candle. You know, you have to suspect that it's going to stay there. It's going to stay red. So the market flushed today. We did post in the BTC channel about large inflows. Yeah, I posted this a couple of days ago, a few days ago actually. Well, it's 5 days ago. Is it really 5 days ago now? But I mean, there was no large dump. I mean, maybe they started selling in this 3-day candle, but you can see it. They caused a dump. 9,000 BTC is pretty large. Definitely could dump a market, but it showed that they were, like I posted here, and I said, you know, they don't have to sell these straight away, but they were preparing to sell. It showed the bearishness in the market. It showed that, you know, you need to be careful. You got to keep in mind, because of these is sent to exchanges. At some point when the market is ready, they're going to dump these, most likely. That's what they send them to the exchanges for. It's a bearish sign. So that was kind of telling us, you know, it's trying to dump. It's going to dump, or at least it's bearish. We also did have that neckline that was kind of failing. You know, it's been failing for quite a while in here. I know it's kind of a mess to draw it there, but you can see it in there. And we kind of closed, faked up higher, and then rolled over again. So for now, you know, I think they'll probably close close to the lows. You would have to say to this candle, it can be chopping about for a day or two. It's a pretty bad pretty bad 3-day candle at this point. You know, I'd been calling for about 24K for quite a long time as well. You know, so far we didn't hit that yet, but we're at 27,600, 27,700. My internet's playing up here a little bit. So if Bitcoin's going to drop to 24,000, I'm not saying I'm going to be correct or anything, but that's what I suspect. I suspect the 24K. It would mean that Ethereum has also got more downside. There is no capitulation. Now my internet is froze here; it's not loading. But you can see the volume here. There is no capitulation volume down on this drop or anything. It would be nice to watch for some volume here to maybe see a short-term bottom. I'm just going to have to cancel this video or stop this video. Unfortunately, my internet is acting up. But I would watch this trend line as well. And maybe it needs to be moved up a little bit. Yeah, here we go. We're starting again. So I moved up that trend line, and you can kind of see what that is. Are we going to hit the bottom of that trend line? Probably not. I wouldn't say we're going to hit the bottom of it, or I wouldn't say we're going to hit it. I would think we're going to fall towards it and maybe not hit it and get bought back up from there. You know, maybe somewhere down in here, kind of close to it. You know, before getting that reversal back up. So I would watch the volume on Coinbase. That's a spot. That's a spot chart. We are breaking back down red here. Look at this. See our trending tool. You can see. I mean, it was red here the entire way. It's flipped green a little bit, but then kind of like what happened here. And then you can see then what happened. It dropped back down to a double bottom. Ethereum dropped almost back to a double. Well, it did drop it back to a double bottom on COVID crash or close to it, and then it popped up and flipped green again. We are probably going through some sort of similar scenario as that. Maybe some sort of downtrending action as this flattens out, and then we could pop back. The next time we pop back up and this flips green again, like this is red now, this flipped red. Now we say we drop back down here. And the next time we pop back up above this green line, that would be way more bullish. The second time is way more bullish. This first time, quite often is a fake out. Okay, just like it was here. That's very normal because the price will need to flatten out. The moving averages will need to flatten out. So yeah, for now we are bearish. We've been bearish since the new 6-month candle. It's a pretty bad drop. There's not going to be. There's a flush through the red, the daily red and purple 200 moving average. That's a pretty bad flush through there. So yeah, I would say there's going to be a bounce close to this level. I would think there'll be a bounce here somewhere. Definitely watch for something like this as well. See the way there's a bullish stop hunt on a new day. Definitely would be watching for something like that. That could give a bounce in price. Now it is interesting, I have to say, it is interesting because the compression here is getting very tight, right in here. You know, I just don't think it is getting tight, but sometimes you get fake outs, you know, before the real move or whatever, and that's kind of a liquidity grab or whatever. So I would suspect that that's very possible, you know, that there could be further downside before we actually see the main move higher.